Hey everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday. I don't think I'm going to be going anywhere, although I'm pretty set with some of the chores I did this morning. I started laundry, which is still in the dryer. Just wanted to show you my angel tree. I know you guys have seen it on my Instagram page, but I think it came out pretty damn good, as usual. This is my mother-in-law's angel. Unfortunately, it doesn't work anymore, but I like to put it here anyway because it's, you know, it's my angel tree. This angel tree stands for everybody in my life that is no longer here, friends, family, right down to pets. So everybody's in here. My grandfather's in here, my mom and my dad. That's my mommy and my daddy, if you could see them. Yeah, right there. That's my mom and my dad. And people like that. So that's what I had done already. I need to decorate the window. The only problem is with the window is that I don't have another string of lights unless I look through my closet, which I think I got rid of them all because, you know, they tend to go. And I can't be bothered replacing bulbs. I can't do it. So instead of that, I'm just throw them away and buy a new set, okay? Yeah, what else? I was discussing something with a friend of mine yesterday. And not to get too, you know, she got a little hefty. I says, listen, calm down, calm down. Don't get attitude-ish with me because I don't like that. You know, have a nice conversation. But she was getting defensive because I think she knew where I was going with it. Now, the situation with, let me prop you guys up. Let me prop you guys up here. Now, the situation being with the... And I will say this, paparazzi. And I'm mentioning them again because they had just recently had their second year convention. I believe it's at the MGM Grand. You know, and these members, paparazzi members, you know, you have to pay for that. And it's like close to like $300 a ticket. And I don't think they're paying your airfare or anything. I think that's just the cost of the ticket. You have to get your ass there yourself, okay? Now, last year they had situations where they had just come back from the COVID situation, and there were a lot of people that actually contracted COVID from being from that convention, from going. And there were a few deaths. And the thing is that I heard through the grapevine through the company, they never even mentioned that. They never even, like, you know, we extend our sincerest apologies, and we are so sorry for the losses of family and friends and people, members of paparazzi. So there were a few that passed on, and that's terrible. Not because of the jewelry, but because of the COVID situation, because people were wearing masks, people weren't wearing masks. All right, whatever the case. This year happens, and I seen some of the things, and this is why I'm bringing it up. That convention changed, let me tell you. I'll be honest with you. For the people that were there last year to the people that were there this year, it got a hell of a lot smaller. Last year, singer and performer Pitbull was there. He was on stage performing. And I don't think they had anybody that was famous this year. They had a no-name band, you know, kind of like a local cover band or whatever. And it was a very small group of people from what I've seen. I don't think that it was the same as last year, not from what I've seen. So the reason why I'm saying this and the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, you know, I'm thinking like if the company would have been more honest, you know, because I know a lot of people left. One of the many top sellers had also left, and I know this. I got a gist of that. Well, anyway, a friend of mine still sells paparazzi, and although the jewelry is cute, they have been coming out with some there because I have been looking, but never making a purchase ever again. So there is one. My friend knows two of the women. And one of the women had come out with her own signature collection. It's a chain. It has a moon on it. It's I'll be honest with you. If you didn't tell me it was paparazzi, I'd say that damn thing is beautiful. Until I heard the name paparazzi, and then it was like, okay, never mind, you can keep it. So one of those women had designed this piece of jewelry. So I wrote on my friend's page the other night, because, you know, she's still selling. And I says, oh, I said, so-and-so is still with the company? That kind of sparked something. She wrote me in private. Now, one of the things that's funny about friends is that they try to think that they're going to, I don't know, you know, I asked you a question. You said, well, no. She says, one of them left. She says, this one is still here. I said, yeah. I said, yeah. So that's when she wrote me in private. My pop-up message came on. It says, well, how do you know them? She says, let me just ask. I said, no. First of all, I'm looking at the phone. I'm going, we're not in court. You're not a judge or a lawyer. You don't ask me questions like that, because I know what she was getting at, you know. I says, I know, I don't know them personally. I said, but I know of them, and I know the crap that went on. I says, and I know why one of them left. She says, and then she has the nerve to, here we go, to get snippy. Well, first of all, you questioned me. You should have never did that. I didn't even like the form of the question that had happened. So she writes me back and says, well, she says, no, that's not true. The other one didn't leave. Definitely not because of what was said or anything. Yeah, I damn well know it. It's all over. It's all over the internet. It's all over. I went, yeah, okay. I says, so, you know, I says, you're still selling it, being that you probably know of the situation. I mean, she says, then she gets, paparazzi's a great company. I don't know what's wrong, she says, but I know what's going on with the company, she says, but they're a great company, she says, and they're not going anywhere. I says, listen, the last thing I said to her, I says, well, she says, and I'm doing fine. I says, well, my representative left. I says, and I'm no longer buying this shit. So she says, well, good. She says, more for me. I went, you know what? You don't have to get so snippy, I says, because see, people like you that get snippy feel like they're being backed into a corner. I says, because I must be hitting a nerve. All I asked for was one question, you know. I says, but I know of a former consultant, which is my consultant, and I am a former purchaser. So, as you know. See, because one of the things with her is I know that I never bought from her. I think that has a lot to do with it. You know, when I had my own personal consultant, I dealt with that. I says, well, maybe if your company was a little bit more, honest, maybe if they should have posted like Prop 65 warning or something like that with the metals and the leads, maybe that was used, maybe they would have been a little bit better off instead of getting stepped on. I says, but you know what, whatever the case may be. She says, well, I'm doing very well. I went, yeah, okay. I've seen her lives. I'm just going to leave that there. Not stepping on anybody, but, you know, it's how you present yourself and everything. Okay, fine. You know, you got your customer. Then I wrote to her and I says, well, that's good. I says, good for you. I says, but let me tell you something. Let me leave you with this. Never say never, honey. Never say never. So that's how I left the conversation. Prop 65 warning. This is why I'm mentioning this. Now, for Shop Disney, let's do a switch. For Shop Disney, on their jewelry, any kind of jewelry that they sold, they used to put on the bottoms of each of the jewelry, I don't know if anybody buys, but I certainly wouldn't buy anything. They used to post the Prop 65 warning, which is in the state of California. With this, we use, there may be lead-based jewelry. The Swarovski crystals absolutely cause cancer in the state of California. I mean, I'm like, what other state? Why does it only happen in California? I have no idea. But at least Disney had the nerve to cover their ass with their jewelry. Now, you know, when you buy costume jewelry, you're gonna take a chance with any kind of jewelry. Any kind of jewelry. I don't care what kind of jewelry it is. Okay. So I just went on Shop Disney because they keep sending me emails about, you know, sales are happening and they have free shipping. When you put in Ship Magic and the promo code, anything over $75 or over, you get free shipping. Okay, fine. The thing is with that, I looked on any other piece of jewelry, every piece of jewelry, the cheaper jewelry, the more expensive jewelry, and nothing now says Prop 65 warning on it. You gotta really look for it. And it's not posted with the, I guess, you know, that's kind of like a downer, if you will. But you know what? I say kudos to that, because at least you let the public know. You gave them the warning, which is pretty cool. So now that you could purchase under your own discretion. I say if paparazzi did that, there wouldn't be a major problem. I guess it's kind of like a downer if you see it, but like I said, it's totally up to the person that's purchasing. I probably would have still purchased knowing that, because in any kind of jewelry, there is a certain amount. I don't care what kind of jewelry it is. I believe there is a certain amount of something in those pieces. Okay. So now that you could get over that hurdle, you'll be fine. But I looked on the Shop Disney, nothing says Prop 65 warning. So I had to Google it. Okay. On Google, I put Shop Disney Prop 65 warning statement. And I did that. And I'm on the computer here. Wake up, honey. Wake up. Ooh, wake up. Thank you. Okay. I went under the Disney store and I went under guest services. Okay, let me show you what it reads. Attention California residents. As a retail selling distribution products in the state of California, DisneyStore.com must comply with California law known as Proposition 65, which requires products containing certain chemicals be labeled to notify customers of the presence of such chemicals. Okay, now, usually under the jewelry would be this warning. Warning, product contains chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. In addition, there are specific warnings for the following products. And then they go into Swarovski, tableware, giftware, lighting, jewelry products. Okay, jewelry products. Glass, chemicals, drinkware, they have the warnings for this. Please note, product safety is a top priority at Disney. At DisneyStore.com, all products sold on the website are tested and meet exceeded, blah, 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 blah. So at least, and this is, like I said, Disney guest services. So I had to Google this, okay? But like I said, usually if you used to go on Shop Disney, they would give you the warning under the jewelry, okay? So I noticed that that was gone. But if nobody's looking for it, you ain't gonna see it, and you won't know about it. You know, but at least I will give, like I said, I will give kudos to Shop Disney for covering their ass. And they always did. That's been up there for years. So I just thought it was weird that it wasn't on there. And the paparazzi thing with my friend kind of set me off to look. I said, well, you know what? Let me look and see. Because she's a huge Disney fan also. So because I was going to copy and paste it. I was going to say, see, when you buy jewelry from Shop Disney, at least they cover their ass by warning people that there's a certain amount of materials that's in there. Jewelry and lighting, like they said, and drinkware. So, you know what? Prop 65 is all around us. If you know about it beforehand, before you buy a product, then I say you're okay. You purchase it at your own discretion. It's all around us, you know? So, but paparazzi still swears to Jesus. And I don't even know why they're involved in that guy, because it's a religious company, but they swear that everything's fine. With that warning, that's where I leave that. Like I said, it's a gorgeous day. I mean, I have the fan on. It is hot in here. And it is hot in here, and I'll let you know why, because my damn hose is off my dryer. But I need to run my dryer to dry my clothes. So, my ceiling is peeling. I went to Ace Hardware because I bought spackle for the ceiling. Yes, I do my own home repairs when I can. So my husband goes, you really going to hop up there and do that again? Because I spackled it a few years ago, and it looked great, except for the hose. You know, heat rises. So if you see here, I have popcorn ceilings, and I hate popcorn ceilings. I hate the popcorn. But I had to go to Ace Hardware and get the spackle. So I got a nice thing of spackle for like $9.99. Cool. So anyway, that's really it. And I'm going to see if I can clear off my table. I'm going to see if I could do any other little decorating. Whoops! Hi! Sorry, guys. I want to see if I can do any more little decorating for this weekend. I went out yesterday. I really don't feel like going out again. Yesterday was a pretty good day, but I really don't feel like going out again. I'm going to just hang out here at home. All right. I'm going to leave you. Oh, by the way, I had to contact Lego before I leave you. I had to contact Lego. I keep in touch with the tracking number. They got the tracking. They got that package, my package, back on October 27th. It is now November what? November 4th? Didn't hear from them. Went on my Lego website and signed in onto my account. It says that they are waiting for a receipt. From, you know, they're waiting for a receipt. What receipt? You didn't ask for a receipt, I'll be honest with you. I put the damn thing in the box, put bubble wrap, sealed the box, put the sticker on it that they gave me from FedEx, and off it went. So I called Lego yesterday morning, I forgot to tell you. And they says, yeah, we see it here. It's in the warehouse. I said, yeah, good. So what are we going to do about it? So they says, well, it's in the warehouse. We're waiting for confirmation from them. And then we will ship out the other one. Now, the other one is still in holding. It's on my account. It's $39.99 in red with a minus mark. Total amount owed, 0. So it's waiting to go. But I'm like, I'm hoping to see it before next Halloween, let's be honest. I went to my Lego store where I originally purchased it yesterday. Stopped in there, spoke to the ladies. I don't know, maybe it's just me. People seem to be clueless lately. Maybe they're just hired for the holidays. Maybe they don't know. I went over to where the Haunted Mansion stuff is. There are 3 more boxes of it. So she says, can I help you? I went to the whole store. I says, listen, all because they didn't have the receipt. I could not bring that piece back here. I said, so I had to ship it back to Lego. I says, but then, you know, hopefully I don't have a hassle. I was kind of wasting my breath on it. You know, she didn't even have a thing to say to me or anything. She just stood there and looked at me. Sometimes I just can't deal with people on the outside. I says, okay, I could see, you know, not lending any, you know, comfort or anything, you know. But I said, yeah, stickers were missing. The little guy, Mr. Gracie, whatever his name is, he was missing. And, you know, possibly then just, she was clueless. So I says, let me stop talking and leave the store. So I did. But anyhow, okay, people, thank you so much for watching. Just figured I'd just pop on, let you know about that little Porp65 warning. Yep. It is what it is, folks. But you know what? You buy it at your own discretion. So, oh, by the way, also my friend says to me, she says, well, you bought a lot of the jewelry, she says. I said, yeah, I did. I said, I'm going to use out what I have. If it breaks, so be it. It gets donated to the trash, you know, that's it. You know, I said I did what I did, but I won't buy any more. That's for sure. So, anyhow. All right, people. God bless. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's good. Have a great, great Saturday. Be safe out there. Whatever you do, be careful. Love to all. See you soon. Bye-bye.